You Betcha Jimmy, and 7:30 the red of Atomic Rush. Second line-up, still don't know. Macjam, Prancing Bee, You Betcha Jimmy off the outside. Can that find its feet in the early rush? We'll know in a moment or two. Set to go the lines. Good luck if you're swinging on anything here. Trebs, quads, and the rest of it. We're ready. And racing, getting away nicely here was Macjam, puts 1 or 2 on them. You Betcha Jimmy up for the play, the inside. There we go to Atomic Rush and Miss Raz. That's followed a couple back there now by Still Don't Know. Out wider there is Rocket Ship Mac, and last of all there is Frankincense on the corner. In front there is Macjam, You Betcha Jimmy trying hard. Macjam though, You Betcha Jimmy. Then we go back to now to Atomic Rush. That's followed home here now by Frankincense. Further back, Prancing Bee, Rocket Ship Mac. 2 at the tail, Still Don't Know, and Miss Raz. That's where the money was. It jumped and run today, 18 and 58 for Macjam. Exactly the same time as it run here last week. The 4, the 8, the 1 and the 5. And that run in 14.02. And the first couple of splits are there. Nothing up there as yet, but 18.58 the time there. You found the lead, and I thought You Betcha Jimmy might have run it down late, but didn't. 4.56, 14.02, 18.58 the overall run, and no margins posted. It was from the boxes though, wasn't it? The 4 just went bang, found the lead, and has been too strong. The 7's come across, just held 1 or 2 up. The 8's got onto its back and down on the inside. Atomic Rush, 4, 8, 1, and the 5 there. Macjam by Collision Supremo Dessa for the Schofield Kennels, 8 second. You Betcha Jimmy, the O'Regan team, and that's by Droopy's Maldini. And the 1 Atomic Rush, another of the Clark runners, Overflow from Atomic Claim. 2.5, the officials there in the last day. That wraps up the good day of racing under great conditions here, and we'll do it all again here next Thursday night. We're back here. It's a night meeting here at the Raceway. Thanks to the guys and gals out there as always, bringing you the pictures on a Saturday arvo, and I look forward to catching you next time round, Daryl.
Thanks, Pete. Ditto there. Phoenix Warrior is the favourite for race number 9 at Roxburgh. Back with you, Matt. Even though we had the hot favourite Tasman Bromac home in the previous, we have a first 4 jackpot of almost 2,500 coming into this, so not a bad little pot to chase down.
Yeah, and I would imagine, being an open field, that someone's going to get it, and they're going to get plenty of it too. It's a really open race. The race won last year by Comply or Die out of the Ken Barron barn. It's been won by horses like Lavros Jasper, of course raced by Kipros Kodzikas. Poacher has won the race, and how can we forget False Promise? Back when Keith Coots won the Roxburgh Cup here, I think it was about 2012. And these horses out here today looking to win this year's edition of the Roxburgh Cup. Here is number 13, Better to Be Bad. Looked very good heading out onto the track. Rory McIlrick for Steve Ashton. It's been a long time between drinks for her. She's won 10 from 68. And from the 30-metre mark, it's going to be hard for her. And here we go again, especially if something gets up close to the lead and puts a little bit of pressure on. Maybe that horse on screen, number 5, Milligan. Certainly capable. Don't forget, we have a late scratching in this race also. Number 10, Starsky's Dream, has come out on Vet's advice. Number 10, Starsky's Dream, out on Vet's advice. There is number 8, Harry Mack, a 6-year-old by Mark 3 out of Diana. This one 5 from 15, so a good strike rate. Nathan Williamson looking for back-to-back wins. Number 12, Here We Go Again, as we mentioned, off the 30-metre mark. She's a class mare on her day. She won here last year. If you remember the debacle over the track record, she went about 2:38, and then they redid the track and realised it was about 60 or 70 metres short. Provocative Prince looked super heading out onto the track. Just wonder if this might just be a bit of a step up for him. Last time was a winner over Millwood Pink Lady. 10, 11, 5 and 3 at Greymouth. $632, 156.80, 870 the Quinella, 441.80 the trifecta, $2,770.50 there for the first 4. That's the 10th out of Greymouth. Match Point, just on screen, was a winner last year. The 5-year-old by Better's Delight, Mark Jones for Dean Taylor. Probably doesn't rate in my top 4. It's won 2 from 16. It's been around in the amateur drivers races. Last time out running down the track and behind Jackhammer. I settled on 9, Phoenix Warrior. I just thought the Addington form might come to the floor here. make it a big chance, Dexter and Tony. It's Dexter and Crane in Canterbury. It may as well be Dexter and Tony here in the south. Number 5, Milligan in for second. I think this is a real progressive type, and Ross Wilson's horses are doing a good job. Craig Ferguson's doing a good job. Ticks all the boxes for me. Provocative Prince off the front line draw. The 4-year-old by Grin from Air to Wear. It's come through the grades fairly quickly. Number 11 goes in for 4th, and that is Canardly Lover. The winner of over $100,000. Must rate has a chance here. And if you wanted one more, that's Shaken Cullen.